I'm back on our video. In today's video, as Tell suggested, is what if future Naruto train Naruto part 2. Tomorrow I may upload if I feel like it, as the schedule is every other day, though I have a new what if plan, so I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see if I upload tomorrow. But there is this thing called a membership that you guys can join if you just want to support the channel further. You don't have to join it, but you could. I made an announcement video on this just so that it can help me with getting things like equipment and just bettering the channel so that you guys can get more videos out faster and things of the sort. But like I said before, you guys don't have to do that, but I would greatly appreciate it. And don't watch this video if you're impressionable, say a 10-year-old who, would do some of the things in this video, or if you're sensitive to gore and things of the sort. And with that being said, check out my boy Shadow Sage in the description, as he just hit 1K, and go celebrate him on that milestone. 1K is absolutely just an amazing milestone that I think all YouTubers can appreciate. And let's get into the video. We left off with Naruto losing in a battle against Sasuke due to Naruto being off-guarded, and we'll continue from there. Sasuke and Naruto would wake up near a lake as future Naruto and Sasuke would be sparring close by. Sasuke would ask Naruto what the power he used before the fight ended was, with Naruto saying he wasn't sure. I used my hatred, I think, or my desire to win, both kinda, and it was strong enough for me to almost win, though I was holding back. I actually have another transformation that I didn't use, called KCM2. Sasuke thought to himself, how powerful could Naruto truly be? Future Naruto and Sasuke would realize that their current counterparts had woken up, as they would appear in front of them. Future Sasuke would tell Sasuke that he's going to be trained to learn a technique known as Sage Mode, which will boost his power indefinitely, as future Naruto and Sasuke would run the risk back and forth with Sasuke, as Sasuke's training on Sage Mode would begin. Future Naruto would then tell Naruto that he would learn proper taijutsu and kenjutsu skills as a week would then pass. Sasuke, at this point, would be unable to fully master Sage Mode, having the incomplete version, and Naruto would be able to master its swordsmanship skills and almost master his taijutsu. At this point, the Chunin exams would begin, as Naruto and Sasuke would enter the room where they would take the written exams. Naruto would get one more point than he got in canon, and Sasuke would ace the test. Here they would then pass the genjutsu that was placed on all of the students, or all of the ninja, if you will, as we now skip to Rock Lee versus Sasuke. Sasuke would ask Lee if he would mind Naruto's help, as Lee would shake his head as he didn't mind. But before we cover this, basically, the fight between Rock Lee, Naruto, and Sasuke would be cut short by Naruto himself. Naruto would tell Lee that they will fight after the exams, or after they get through the forest of death, as they need to conserve their chakra. Lee would understand as they would continue. Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura would rush through the forest, as eventually Orochimaru would sense high chakra levels rushing past him, as he would appear in front of the group. This would cause Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura to stand still as Orochimaru tried to make them fear him. Sakura would tense up, unable to move from the fear of Orochimaru, as Sasuke and Naruto were on the ready, but they instead decided to act as if they were scared of his strong sense of bloodlust. As they pretended, they would feel a bit of fear, but they would brush it off, with Sasuke doing the same as they gathered nature energy. 5 minutes would pass as Naruto would activate Sage Mode, with Sasuke as they would both punch the snake Sanin, causing him to go flying into dozens of trees. Orochimaru would sliver behind Sasuke and Naruto, gnawing on their necks, as they would both fall to the ground in pain, screaming. "Gah!" Naruto would scream, as their necks would ache in pain. They would then tell Orochimaru that dirty tricks like that aren't how ninja fight. Naruto would clap his hands together, lending Sasuke some QB chakra to heal the bite, as the bite Orochimaru had inflicted upon Naruto had started to be eaten away by the Kyuubi. Though remnants of the mark traveled throughout Naruto's body, Naruto would tell Orochimaru that some people don't like to be bitten, as he would activate the Rasengan. Orochimaru would awe and surprise as he would ask where Naruto learned such a technique. Naruto would then say himself as he would maximize the Rasengan's size, slamming it into Orochimaru. Sasuke would quickly activate the Chidori, slamming it into the Rasengan, as Naruto would activate KCM 1.5, which he was shown to use in the War Arc, creating a smaller and more condensed Rasengan in his palms, which is on screen now and in the thumbnail, as he would push it into the bottom of the Rasengan, causing it to lift him high up into the air. As his body started to soar down to the ground at impressive speeds, a massive thud would be heard as Orochimaru would hit the ground. Naruto and Sasuke would high-five each other, falling onto their knees as they would de-transform, passing out. Sakura would then pick up her passed-out teammates as they would set up camp, exactly where they had originally. Naruto and Sasuke would wake up a few hours later before Dosu's squad had arrived, as they would prepare a fire and begin to eat some fish. Naruto and Sasuke would sense the presence of 3 ninja, telling Sakura to prepare for battle. Sakura would nod as Naruto and Sasuke would appear behind Dosu and Zaku, pushing them forwards. Sakura would rush towards them, using the clone jutsu in tandem with Shuriken and Kunai to bombard them from in front and from behind. Naruto and Sasuke would use Kunai, amplified by Kyuubi Chakra from Naruto, and an Uchiha-style Great Fireball Jutsu from Sasuke. Team Dosu was trapped. The attacks would mainly hit Zaku and Dosu, leaving Kin almost unscathed with a few scratches and burn marks, as he would walk out of the flames using her bell senbon and wired strings. Sasuke, seeing this, would get behind her, swiftly knocking her out, as he would put her over his shoulders, as they would then begin to rush out of the forest. And because they hadn't gotten the chance to settle down and sleep or set up any sort of real camp, they would make it out a little after Gaara, as they would take Kin to the third Hokage, debriefing him on the situation, as they would leave out the curse mark, Sage Mode, and KCM part, and would wait to tell that to their future counterparts. As they would leave Kin at the Hokage's office, finding their future counterparts and explaining everything to them, Sasuke would tell them that the guy they faced was Orochimaru, the snake Sanin, and that he is still alive. As Sasuke would then tell Sasuke to take off his shirt, Sasuke would do as future Sasuke commanded him to, as there would be a red chakra over his curse mark. It was the Kyuubi's chakra, which acted in a way that allowed Sasuke to use the curse mark without pain. Future Naruto and Sasuke would then tell Naruto and Sasuke to get some real rest, as the exams will begin in a few days. The preliminaries would then take place, with there being a key difference here. Since Sakura didn't experience her character development in the Team Dosu battle, she would experience it here. Ino in this timeline is much cockier and has a little more chakra and uses the clone jutsu. Ino would get Sakura on the ground, as Sakura would bite Ino's arm, pressing deeper with his jaw, as Ino would punch Sakura's head. But Sakura's I guess you could say, willingness to relent and give up would continue to make Sakura push to continue to gnaw on Ino's arm. Ino's arm would eventually go numb from Sakura's bite, as Ino would be in shock. A clone of Sakura's would go over to Ino, pointing a kunai to her throat, as Ino would surrender, causing Sakura to win this fight. Sakura would cut her hair off, as here we see Sakura's character start to change for the better. Sakura would move on in the exams, getting no-dipped by her opponent, which was Yoroi, as the rest of the fights would go as they did in canon, except for Neji versus Naruto, Kiba versus Naruto, and Sasuke versus Yoroi, as well as Gaara versus Sasuke. First, we'll cover Naruto versus Kiba. This fight would go much differently, as it started off with Naruto displaying his taijutsu skill, as future Naruto and Sasuke watched in the stands disguised as villagers. Kiba would eventually use his passing Fang Jutsu on Naruto, as he and Akamaru would fly towards Naruto at fast rotating speeds. Naruto would create a Rasengan in each of his hands, as he would slam his Rasengans into them. This would cause Kiba to get a headache, which would cause Kiba to withdraw Akamaru, as Kiba, for the safety of himself and Akamaru, would raise his hand to the air, declaring that Naruto was the winner and that he had lost the fight. We now switch to Sasuke versus Yoroi, which would be an easy wipe for Sasuke. Sasuke would be able to go all out here, not worrying about the curse mark and how it could affect him in the exams, as we now skip to Naruto versus Neji. Naruto would stare down Neji as a fight would commence. Neji would tell Naruto that he's destined to fail, as Naruto would tell Neji that destiny is fake. Neji would shake his head at this claim. You think destiny is fake, huh? Look at my life. My father was murdered because of his twins' actions, not even his own. That is destiny. Us, the side branch, are merely tools to the main branch. We serve and protect them at all cost. Huh. Funny. Well, I'm sorry, Naruto would say, but I had it a lot worse. Being looked down upon by almost all of the villagers, creating shadow clones to not feel alone, and even always being poor, scrambling to get enough change to eat dinner. I know exactly how you feel. Actually, not to make you feel bad, but my life was a lot worse when I think about it. Well, I guess fate and destiny have intertwined, Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki, you shall lose today. Naruto would get into a ready stance as he would continue to speak. You see, I will not lose here today. I, Uzumaki Naruto, will change you. Your beliefs are false and your ideals are false as well. I'll prove it to you with this battle, with the only thing mattering is fate. If you ask me, both fate and destiny are fake. Because they can be changed. Changed. Who do you think you are, Naruto? Some priest? No. I'm merely somebody who believes that every person can change their destiny and isn't forced into a cycle that causes them to, well, have a life already set out for them. Like I said, I'll change you. Well, I'll beat you in this fight, nevertheless. I am excited to see your power. You think you'll beat me? No, no, no. I'll prove it to you with this battle. The only thing is, Neji, we will fight on my terms, not yours. Naruto would flood the arena as 6,000 shadow clones would merge out behind Naruto. They would then start to march behind Naruto, ready to fight Neji. Sweat would trickle down Neji's face and neck as he realized that with that many clones, he may actually lose against Naruto, and Naruto may actually win against him. Neji's ego would get the best of him, causing him to gloat, telling Naruto that he would never be able to beat him, not even in a million years. But if he's willing to test him, then fine, go at it. But he'll just be the one to watch as he loses. And with that being said, this has been What If Naruto, or What If Future Naruto, Train Naruto Part 2. Tomorrow's video, it's a kind of a special one. I have a lot of videos planned. I've always wanted to do What If Naruto was an Otsutsuki. Actually, ever since the creation of this channel. It was the second What If I wanted to do, but at that time, to my knowledge, the video was already created, and I didn't really want to steal anybody's What Ifs ideas, and technically, it wouldn't be stealing, but I always like giving credit, and I didn't want to build my channel on a What If like that, because I wanted to be really original. If I do say so myself, this channel has been pretty original, with over 120 of its videos being original, and less than like 3 of its videos being non-original. So I'd say that I'm doing pretty well for myself in that regard, but either way, I hope everyone who's watching the video takes care of themselves. I do plan to speak about some of the manners or some of the matters going on in the world right now. COVID-19 and especially the Black Lives Matter movement with George Floyd and many of the other black people killed by the hands of police brutality. I don't think it's right, so I will speak on it to use my platform in a positive way for all to hear, right? Because I'm all about helping the community. I always have been. If you've even been watching, I don't know, for a month, you would know that I care so much for every community on YouTube, especially the What If community. I give back to it. I shout smaller creators out to help them. I don't really see that many people in my position doing that, so I think it's a really special thing for me to be able to have that power to make smaller creators' dreams come true. And the same way that I would help people like that, I want to help people be more aware of what's happening in our society. All I'm gonna say here is that you see who's calling the National Guard. You see who's calling the Army. Personally, I don't live in America, so I will point that out in the video. But we see who's making the decisions, and for those who can vote, do so. I'm not gonna say any names, at least not yet. But we see who's leading the country of America. Personally, I live in places not even close to America, so I can't relate to some things that people in America are witnessing from their president, or president. But you know who's calling the National Guard. You know who's making these decisions. You know who's tweeting these remarks and claims. You know, but either way, I don't want to get too rambly because I usually get like that when I go off script. But either way, stay safe, wash your hands, and with that being said, this has been RamiX. Share the video to a friend who likes what is or just anime content in general. Comment down below your thoughts and feelings about the video, as well as what are suggestions, as I may add them to my legendary vault. Subscribe, as I want to hit 9K by August and 14K by the end of the year. And as always, this has been RamiX, and RamiX. Oh.